NQF Review acknowledges the traditional owners and their custodianship on the lands on which we meet, live and work. We pay our respects to the elders of past, present and future and acknowledge their spiritual connection to country. This video will include written content such as tables and diagrams. Please feel free to pause the video at any time to make it easier for you to review the content. Outside School Hours Care, or OSH for short, is an important service type for families in ensuring a safe and engaging environment for before and after school care and during the school holiday periods. This video addresses Chapter 6 of the CRIS, Centre-Based Care Outside School Hours Care. When providing feedback on the options proposed for this issue, you may indicate that you agree with one or more of the options provided, or you may suggest an alternative option that may address the problem. There's one issue in this chapter, Issue 6.1, Assessment and Rating of OSH Services. This issue considers some perceived challenges of OSH services in achieving and/or exceeding the requirements of the National Quality Standard. Proposals for change include ways to assess OSH services fairly without compromising the quality of service provided to children. OSH services typically cater to children from preschool age up to 12 years old. However, age of attendance varies between states and territories. OSH services must base their educational program on an approved learning framework. The National Approved Learning Framework is called My Time, Our Place, Framework for School-Aged Care in Australia. This learning framework emphasises the role of play and leisure in OSH and its contributions to a child's learning and development. Despite the difference in ages of children in attendance, along with a different learning framework, OSH services are assessed and rated in the same way as long day care, preschool and other centre-based services. Education and care services for school-aged children can be considered distinct to other centre-based services. For example, community and family expectations of adequate assessment and planning for programs in OSH services may differ to the requirements in the current assessment and rating process. According to data from late 2020, OSH services are more likely to be rated as working towards the National Quality Standard. This is the case for 25% of OSH services, compared to 18% of other centre-based service types. The gap between quality ratings of OSH and other service types is greatest when looking at educational program assessment and planning, with 17.3% of OSH services not meeting Standard 1.3, compared to 13.2% of long day care and only 3.5% of preschool or kindergartens. Three options are presented to address this issue. Option A is for no change. Option B proposes modifying the assessment and rating methodology for services whose main purpose is providing education and care to children over preschool age. This option would involve altering the current assessment and rating process for services providing school-aged care to ensure that the process recognises that the different operational context for OSH services compared with other centre-based services. One example of a modification could be exempting OSH services from the requirements of Standard 1.3 as part of the assessment and rating process. Option C proposes the development of additional guidance to support the OSH sector and regulatory authorities with assessment and rating. It is important to note that these options for change could be implemented together or separately. When considering your feedback regarding these changes, there are some questions you can reflect on. What do you think the function of an OSH service is? Do you think OSH services are mostly the same as other education and care services, or are they different, and in what way? How would you measure the quality of an OSH service? What things would you focus on? Through this video, we've covered an issue about outside school hours care. If you would like further information, refer to Chapter 6 in the CRIS. This review will provide you with the opportunity to have your say on issues affecting the early childhood education and care sector. Make sure to check out the NQF Review website for more information on how to get involved. We hope this video has helped you further understand the issues and options for change, and we look forward to hearing from you.